Alright, I've done multiplayer a few times in Black Ops 6 after the disappointing campaign. And
Capture the objective.
after I made that video about that open world mission. And honestly, Black Ops kind of fell off the ropes there. Turned into something that was not Black Ops.
We've taken the lead.
So only half the campaign ever actually felt like Black Ops 6, so I've gone over with that, so now I'm here on the multiplayer, and to be frank, multiplayer is kind of just there. I wouldn't say it's the greatest. One of the things that's really making things a little bit difficult is the Omni movement. And yeah, it is kind of cool that that you can use Omni movement to get all sorts of... Yeah, these guys are just camping there. Yeah. So you can use... It's cool that the Omni movement will give you a lot of options, but when it comes down to it... Hang on.
Hostiles have the hard point.
But when it comes down to it, Omni movement has been the source of a lot of my deaths, because when I'm sprinting like I am now, and when I want to try and actually start shooting someone, what ends up happening is I'm stuck in the sprinting animation. And when that happens, I can't even cancel out of it when I'm trying to get into RDS and start shooting. So it becomes the source of, like I said, a lot of deaths. So for now, I'm not sure if... I'm not sure if I'm liking the multiplayer, or it could just be not having played multiplayer for a while for Call of Duty stuff. Because when Space Marine 2 came out, I basically all but stopped playing Modern Warfare 3. So it could just be that I'm out of practice, and you can already see throughout the video I'm actually still... I'm actually still struggling a little bit, trying to get back into the groove of things. And I'm also using a weird mouse that a lot of times will force me, a lot of times, to do those drop shots, which I'm not trying to do. I actually don't like doing the drop shots.
Requesting recon above. Get a UAV
The gunplay still feels just as good as it did in single player.
Damn it, check your sights. Deploying sound turret.
Hardpoint is secure.
This time around, the smoke grenades are really, they're very annoying. They're very annoying. The gun that I'm using, I'm still trying to get good at it because it's not too bad when you actually know how to aim with it.
Using
the
stop.
AK.
Get a UAV on grid. Kane requesting napalm strike.
Actually, I haven't even gotten a kill yet.
Establishing sand turret.
Yeah, I got killed in one burst, and it wasn't even a headshot. So time to kill feels a bit wonky in this game.
Hardpoint locked down.
What you saw in that kill cam, I should have survived that. What was it? Looked like an AK-94 burst fire. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, I don't know. Time to kill is very strange right now.
Get a counter UAV in the air. TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
It is very fast-paced. It's a lot faster than the previous Call of Duty, but that could just be me not getting used to it. But I don't know if I like it or not.
Requesting CUAV above.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
Okay. That's another issue with this game is the spawns. A lot of times I have spawned and I'm killed almost instantly, so that definitely needs to get changed.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
I have no idea what guns are meta, nor do I really care. I don't think I'll be really... I don't think I'll be playing the multiplayer for very long.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Found your gun.
Hard point is secure.
It's still good to play if you want to keep your reaction times up. I think that's what this game, this multiplayer this time around is all about.
Hard point active.
It's really meant for
Hostiles have the hard point.
players who have really good reaction times at this point. That's why it's so fast. For some reason, my name is still user with a whole bunch of numbers in it. I don't know why. My name used to be Fat Moin Stoings as the YouTube channel itself, but after some update in Modern Warfare 3, I suddenly logged in as user, so I have no idea why. I had this name for years, actually, so I don't know why it suddenly switched off to user.
Hardpoint identified.
Wasn't offending anyone, or maybe just offended someone, because I know at one point I really had some player thinking I was cheating or something. This was back when the SCG-44 came out in Modern Warfare 3.
Hardpoint locked down.
And then he thought I was hacking or something, and
Hostiles have captured the hard
who knows,
point.
maybe he was the one who reported the name at least.
Hardpoint is secure.
It's not my problem if my name offends you.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Shooter identified.
At least I got one. The AK, I think, is a little bit better this time around in Modern Warfare 3 as opposed to, or I mean in Black Ops as it is in Modern
Hardpoint
Warfare 3.
located. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Time to kill, I think, on some other guns is way better than the AK-47, and you know, the AK is supposed to have some really good stopping power. It doesn't feel like that, though.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Sensors online.
The maps are trash,
Requesting
though.
record about.
This map is okay, but for the most part, the maps are
Sensor
not
established.
very fun. I guess that's the best word to put it. They're kind of just, it's, as you can tell from this, it's not a 3-lane map.
Enemy scout pod detected.
It's not a 3-lane map, it's kind of just all over the place. It's not a good map, really.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure. Enemy UAV inbound. Hostile UAV established overhead. Hostile counter UAV established above. Enemy UAV inbound.
Semtex out.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostile UAV established overhead. Mission goals agreed.
I thought we were losing.
The day is ours. The traitors are done.
No, multiplayer is not as fun as what other people are saying.
Targets eliminated.
Or maybe again, it's just because I don't play the multiplayer every day like I used to, and this is before, well, before Space Marine 2 Space Marine 2 came out, I was suddenly playing multiplayer, Call of Duty's Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, but the game was easier to keep up with in that game, just because again the Omni movement is kind of making the difference in this game. Though some of the drawbacks I've already been experiencing with is obviously when you're sprinting and then suddenly an enemy pops up, you're trying to get the drop on them first by trying to shoot them. Sometimes I'll die just because I'm stuck in the sprinting animation when I'm doing a full sprint. So I try not to use Omni movement a whole lot. and even when I'm not trying to, it's actually core. Since it's a core mechanic, you actually have to get used to it because it forces you kind of into using omni movement. So even when you want to stop sprinting, so you can get better visual on an enemy or something, or you're trying to take out a sniper from a distance, and you want to get into a corner, well, you can't get into that corner precisely because omni movement is kind of screwing you over. Sometimes you'll just completely force you to shift to the far left or the far right if you're trying to get a good vantage point or a good cover point. So there are some drawbacks to omni movement. So I'm not gonna stand here like other people have said and say like, oh yeah, the omni movement's amazing. No, it's not. It's kind of mid at best.
Hardpoint. Go time. Capture the objective.
I do like the fact that your character automatically leans when you're getting close to cover.
We've taken control.
Because with this mouse that I'm using, a lot of times when I'm aiming like this, you can kind of see a lot of times I'll automatically crouch. That's not me doing that. That's actually with how close the button is to my trigger finger. A lot of times my thumb will kind of just slide over and then I'll suddenly just crouch. Yeah, that guy was sniping. There's a guy over there. Ooh, I forgot to reload. One thing I have noticed so far that when I see, look at that. I spawned and someone was already right there. As I was saying, so when it comes to the larger maps, sometimes people aren't going to be taking advantage too much of the omni movement. But when it comes to the really tight maps like Nuketown and Stakeout, it's omni movement galore, and that really is where omni movement starts to shine. In these larger open maps, it's kind of pointless to use omni movement other than trying to get to where the action is a little bit quicker. Oh, that was a setup on that barrel. Might be coming out this way.
Net call, napalm strike inbound. Hostile UAV established overhead. Hard point located. Net call, enemy watchstone below inbound.
I'm not familiar with the kill streaks either. I don't know if that's supposed to be like the what was it, the helo? Not the attack chopper.
Toss and stand.
Yeah, in the large open maps, people aren't going to be using omni movement as much. They're just, if this is the only time that the game will actually kind of slow down a bit or have slower pacing.
You didn't think I'd let that go, did ya?
Hard point is secure. Hard point identified.
Although if you like the multiplayer more than last year's multiplayer, I mean, that's fine. Just for me, the multiplayer is kind of mid at best, just like every other Call of Duty. It's just not something I can sit and play for hours on end.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Watch me pointing that shit at that. There's a spy in our ranks. Watch your six. Hard point locked down.
See one. Enemy marksman down. Now's our
This
chance.
shit ain't working. We lost the advantage.
Impact.
Good to see you.
Oh, look at that. Double kill from a barrel.
Hard point is secure. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point located. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point active. Hard point is secure.
I will say though that
Pulling ahead.
Sharpshooter removed.
I think this time around for objective-based modes, everyone is playing the modes a little more. This guy keeps thinking he's cute with the sniping. The hip fire in the game this time around for most of these guns, from what I can tell, is not as good. So you really need to, if you really want to do some hip fire, you really got to invest into building out weapons that are good for hip firing. I think that was some lag I just experienced. Rubber banding. These guys are hanging out over here.
Hardpoint identified.
TACOM, give me a
I
UAV.
really hate the smoke grenade. I really wish people would stop using the smoke grenades so often.
Hostiles on the hardpoint.
Deploy Watchdog Kilo to my grid.
TACOM, establish counter UAV overflight.
Enemy napalm strike incoming.
It's an napalm strike.
Hardpoint locked down. Sit rep. Enemy AGRs online. Hardpoint located.
That hardcore feels like it's on the other
Hostiles
side of the
attached to
map.
hardpoint. Hardpoint active.
Sending concussion.
Moving with
Shit,
automation.
sniper working.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
TACOM, launch a UAV.
Yeah, I mean, I'm level, what, 19, and I still can't get used to the gameplay this time around. It really does feel that fast for me. And this is why I don't like it.
Hardpoint identified.
You hand it out, you better be ready to...
And another thing, too, is
Hardpoint is active.
when it comes to distant enemies, it's sometimes hard to see them in the distance.
Weaver authorizing Watchdog Kilo operations.
Weapons done. Give me a counter UAV in the air. Aguinaldo's rolling in UAV.
That sounds like a chopper gunner.
Hardpoint locked down.
Huh? Did that guy have a blue tag on him?
TACOM, get me a bloody care package.
So, getting a lot of packet bursts right now. Making gameplay a little
Hardpoint
bit.
active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Get
A little bit buggy.
Hardpoint is secure.
RTXD deployed.
Hostiles attached to the hardpoint.
Sharpshooter
Medic
removed.
care package delivery. TACOM, get a UAV in the air.
5 of them.
TACOM, get UAV
Oh.
in the air.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
One of those few times where having the extended mag actually helps.
Got a striker. Strike moves.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
TACOM, establish Watchdog Kilo overhead.
Hardpoint Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Not trying
Turret
to.
live.
I'm not trying to spawn camp, but just trying to make sure they don't come out towards us.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Finish lines in sight. Don't let up.
Talking sticky.
Hardpoint located.
Okay, I think these bigger maps work a little bit better in Black Ops 6 favor.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
RCXD rolling out.
Look at that. This other teammate didn't even notice what was going on
Hardpoint
behind
locked
him.
down.
Deploy Watchdog Kilo to my grid.
Semtex out.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Done and done.
Hardpoint
Sharpshooter
locked down.
removed.
Perfect execution.
okay.
The Pantheon's probably pissing
Hell of a
itself
job,
right
crew.
now.
Someone pull us out so we can celebrate.
The camos this time around, the camos look like shit. Like, that diamond camo looks absolutely terrible. Yep, that definitely is worthy of a play of the game. Oh, look at that, I'm in second place. You know what? 2 games in. I think that's it for me. I don't really feel like playing another game.